This week on Not Your Average Fangirls.
He gonna write a diss track about you.
Go for it. Give us promo. Remember to mention Not Your Average Fangirls. Thank you.
Thank you.
Carolina.
Imagine.
Bitch is gonna be auto-tuned though. Bitch, how could you?
ONEWE finally gives us the full-length album WeV been waiting for. Jihoon channels his inner yeehaw, and things get serious for a moment when we talk about the controversy surrounding Yoongi's mixtape. Check it out.
What's up, you guys? It is Not Your Average Fangirls. We're back with another week of K-pop-ness. It's your girl, Kat. And, I slept through my alarm to wake up for the ATEEZ concert. It's fine.
Yeah,
I'll just rewatch it. It's fine.
I was wondering, I was just like, Kat hasn't said anything about this. What's happening?
It's fine.
Hey guys, it's Cynthia. My ONEWE albums finally arrived, and yeah, if you did not know, it takes a very long time to unpack them, unwrap them, and sort every single thing.
Wow.
And with that being said, if you guys are interested in any ONEWE album, please hit up Cynthia and you can buy from her.
DM me on Twitter at Hollitson. I'm not playing.
Hello, everyone. It's Terica, and I got my wavy light stick today, so that was pretty exciting. It's actually really pretty. Like, it's weird because it's like basically the like NCT light stick, but in the shape of a V, but the V just makes it look better.
Like, I'm telling you, it's so pretty.
It's pretty. I like it. I'm excited to put batteries in it and wave it around for no reason.
Get it? 'Cause wavy.
Hey!
And hello, everybody. This is Carolina. I found a new band called Lucy Island, and I am in love. They have a whole violin player in their band. I am excited to look into them.
Oh, I saw you sent that, and I went to listen to it, and the violin started, and I was like, gasp. But I was also with the cat, so they were like, run. So I was just like, God, I can't do anything in this house. So I haven't got to like listen to it yet, because they were like giving me the side eye with it, like, can you turn that off? And I was like, wow, okay. But I heard the violin, and I'm just like, I love this.
Yeah, they popped out of my recommended, and I was just like, sure, why not? This is a band. And I literally, the guy with the violin showed up, and I was like, oh, that's it. Who are you? Where you been? Like, yes. But okay, everybody, let's get this week started. We have some sad. Ilhoon from B2B finally enlisted, which makes him the last B2B member to go to Hawaii.
Oh.
And but that just means that then it's just waiting for them to get out, and then boom, B2B's back. So, and also Hojung of Hot Shot, he also went to Hawaii. He did so quietly. Nobody found out until he was actually there already. So
Sneak.
yeah, I'm saying. But those are some members that have left us for their extended vacation. But we were also celebrating some fun and good things this week. 17 had their 5th anniversary, and they released a fun little snapshot music video that was like filmed and whatnot by Mingyu. And it was really, really cute.
Wait, you know what's crazy is that the other day, Kat sent me a Snapchat memory, and it was me watching a Scoops, like a fan cam of him on the TV.
Yes! She said that to me too, bro. You were literally like touching the TV.
I know.
You were like, yes.
I lowered the TV on the floor, and then like I just like put my face right up to it.
Was it the
I love
Suspenders video?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I still watch that video.
We were also celebrating VIX's anniversary, their 8th anniversary. Did they do anything for it? I think they posted like on Insta and things like that, right?
Yeah.
They all posted, yeah.
In other news this week, we had that, we knew that this was happening, but KCON LA 2020 got officially postponed. We were just kind of waiting for them to say,
Think it's hilarious that we got the LA got the postponed, but New York got the canceled. Like, no.
Instantly canceled.
But yeah, so KCON got postponed. I really don't know what they're trying to do. Like, what is it gonna be on December 31st of 2019? I'm sorry, of 2020. Just to say that there was one in 2020 because
maybe, girl. KCON be finessing shit like that.
Well, yeah, you're right. Well, yeah, they're finessing it because K Contact.
They still about to take everybody's money.
Yep. So they have released the first and second lineup. So we have a lot of people that are like Pentagon, Monsta X, The Boys, like Everglow, Mamamoo, Luna's gonna be there. I'm so hype about that. But it's a bunch of people that have already been announced. Which is, you know, if it was like an actual KCON concert, obviously this lineup would be way smaller. So that's like one side that's good. They did announce some information regarding like money wise and payment, and it's like $20 to become like a member on their YouTube, which is not bad.
However, what does that mean? And what is this meet and greet? And what is the price and the information? Someone tell me, please, if you have not noticed, ONEWE has been announced. And also, Victon kind of was announced, and then they took it back. But I'm going to still say that they're going.
Yeah, that was weird.
I'm assuming that they're supposed to be announced for the next lineup, but they accidentally put them in this one, and then they were like, fuck.
But why delete it? It's
Probably.
already out. If they're going to be a part of it, just be like, you know what, whatever. Here it is.
But anyway, yes, I want to know everything because I need to know how much money I need to spend to get a Victon meet and greet. Also,
It's
I'll say
$20 for
it.
the YouTube, but it's another $35 to actually be able to watch the concert on the YouTube, because the $20 just gets you to be able to see previews. And then it's $152 per minute for the meet and greet. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
what?
I was like, bitch, what?
I was like,
You know
what?
what's crazy is that it's so believable.
I was like, shit.
oh my God, those motherfuckers.
Little Terica told me in my head that it's going to be some type of setup like that, where you think like $20, bet, oh my God, and $20 is just to see like the convention like content, like just to see the products that would have been sold in real life.
Oh my God, it's funny because it's true. Let's not put that out into the universe, y'all.
The first song of the set list is what it gets you.
But yeah, no, I don't know. They haven't announced. The only thing that I've seen is the $20 thing. Now, what does that include? I really don't know. All it says is that it will include like the membership to the YouTube thing that they're gonna do. So does that include like that you're gonna be able to just watch all of the concert with that, or do you have to pay extra? Does that
Yeah, do you have
include
to
that
pay by
you're
day?
in a raffle for the meet and greets? Or does that include, like, how are they even going to do the meet and greets? There's so many questions and so little answers.
Here's the thing I hate. Like regular KCON, they do the whole like weekly, they like release somebody or a lineup, and then they start
Yep.
telling you information to build up the hype, right? Because you're so excited to go. You don't need to build up the hype for this. Like, we know it's going to be online. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
it's whatever. It's not going to be the same. Just release all the information at once, especially during this time when people are like, don't have jobs, or like their income is cut in half. Like, don't bait me for an entire 3 weeks and to be like, oh, by the way, the convention or whatever it is in 2 days, and the actual ticket is $560. Like, don't give me like, no,
Yeah.
just give us all the information at once and just let people be able to like budget or see what they want to do, or be like, oh, okay, well, 3 of my favorite groups are going, but I can only afford 1 meet and greet, so I'll buy this meet and greet and then I'll just do this for the concert. Like, don't space things out and then
I'm saying.
play people. Like, that's so, no, we're over it now. Like, we don't need the hype for KCON, because at this point, either I'm going or I'm not. Whether you, like, space it out over the period of a week, or you give me all the information in one day. If I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go.
Yep.
There's no hype that needs. So I'm just
That's
like,
why I'm
no.
confused. I'm just like, just announce, like the most important, like we mentioned last week in the podcast, like, or when we mentioned, like, when they announced that KCON was gonna go like online, the first thing we said was the money and how much it costs is what's gonna make it or break it. So like, why are y'all spacing it out? Like, it's about to be June.
Yeah.
It's in 20 something days. Just say what it is. And
Yeah.
that's it.
Because even with the way they used to do it, and they would have like the weekly like little videos, and you have to like, they'll finally reveal the artist and they'll give you information in that little, I don't know, news thing they did weekly. Like, people who have been to KCON, like KCON vets, didn't watch that shit.
Nope.
We just waited until after the video, and then you tweeted exactly what you said in the video, so we just waited for the tweet.
Yep.
Like, no one watched that except for all the new people who were like, this is my first KCON, I'm freaking out. Like, those are the only people who watch those news things. Everyone else is just like, in 2 hours they'll just tweet it. And you know. Like, So like no one cares. Just tell us how much we need to spend, and that's all anyone wants to know. That's always the first thing out of
Literally.
K-pop fans' mouth. How much is this gonna cost me?
Yep.
Oh, $50? Bet. Like that's it.
Okay,
I don't
that's
care
it.
about
That's
anything
all
else.
we want to know.
And how the meet and greet's gonna happen, because I need to know if
yeah.
I'm actually
Tell
be
me-
on
Yeah, that's
FaceTime with
important, yeah.
them. Like,
Tell me how I'm gonna talk to Victon and how much money it's gonna cost me.
cause wow.
They're gonna be so over my ass. I'm gonna be like, I love you. I'm really so bad, but he's gonna be like, next. Can I hang up? Boop, 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 boop. Hansei is gonna be see me and Cynthia. He's gonna be like, oh, these bitches just boop, 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 boop.
I know.
It'll just disconnect since like they're trying to sabotage y'all anyway. It'll just disconnect if you get the meet and greet. They're like, oh no, it's them. Oh God, you're breaking up. Oh no.
Like I
And
can't.
it's just them, yeah. It's
see
them
you.
making the noises.
Right.
Like, oh sorry, time's up.
This whole time it wasn't ASC that didn't allow us. It was Victor.
It was just
God,
Victor.
what if they would hate us? No,
Yeah, Hansei loves us.
you're right.
We just have a lot of questions, and I just want to see how this is gonna play out. Like, obviously, it's the first time that they're gonna do something like this, so you know, the question is like, is the content gonna be actually live? Is the content gonna be pre-recorded? Is it blah blah blah? Like,
Yeah.
so we'll see. In other crazy news this week, we had Big Hit became the largest shareholder for Pledis. So that means that 17 and BTS and Newest are all label mates and TXT. Wow.
And G-Friend, because they're part of it too.
Oh, yes. Dang. Big Hit is just collecting freaking labels left and right.
Monopoly.
But they're like quote unquote label mates now. But Pledis will be still just like functioning as usual. Yeah, as normal. The only thing is that now obviously they'll have like more support financially, and which is what they need. I need Big Hit to give Newest so much promo, and 17 they deserve it.
What if we get like a leader line like?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be cool? Especially because all of them are rappers, except for Subin. He's not a rapper, but I mean he can be.
Yeah, he can learn.
But
That's fine.
that'll be so then he'll be the vocal of the group.
That's true.
Ooh,
So-
they need a vocalist. Oh, perfect, amazing. Yes.
But I wonder, like, I know that Big Hit had plans. I don't know with everything that's going on, like if that's halted or if that's going to delay it for like a couple years. But I know they had plans to do something kind of like the SM Town coex thing, how you like go in and it's like fan stuff.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to include 17 and news, like all, you know what I mean? Because that would be real awkward if you go to the Big Hit, because it's supposed to be like kind of connected to the Big Hit building. So if you go, it's just like one huge BTS thing, and it's just like all the other artists just kind of like, oh yeah, we don't have that. So I wonder if they're gonna like include them in that now too.
Maybe, I don't know, because they're still like Pledis. So
Yeah.
I don't know if, I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
with how everything's going, like G-Friend being included in like things like Weavers and things like that, like 17 being on there, add Weavers, please add Newest. So I feel like if they do end up doing something like this, then they'll probably be included too, especially if like they're quote unquote label mates now. I think so.
Yeah.
Other awesome news that happened this week, you had Blackpink and Lady Gaga's collaboration came out, and it's called
So good.
Sour Candy. It's really good. Compared to the album, apparently it's not the best track, but just thinking about Blackpink's style, it's definitely spot on. And I mean, with Lady Gaga, boom, like an amazing collab.
And it was a sexy song.
Yes, I really like it too. And Jenny sounds so
it.
good in it too. Ooh.
Funny thing is, Terika listened to it. She wasn't really like paying close attention, so maybe this is why. But as Terika was listening to it, Terika only heard Gaga. She didn't even realize Blackpink was on the song.
Really?
Like when
I
I
love
was
when
hearing it,
Terika talks in third person.
I know, right? Same.
like I was like, wait, did they sing it all? I don't know. I guess I missed
Yeah,
it.
girl, they had a lot. They sung a
Did
lot.
they?
Yeah.
I'm not even like bashing them. Like I really just wasn't paying attention. And next thing you know, like it was Gaga, and then I guess I zoned out And then it was Gaga ending the song, and she's like,
Gaga!
Sour candy. And I was like, oh,
Kevin
it's
Moon
over.
was living for this. Gaga!
I know. Oh my god.
When worlds collide.
But I also love that Gaga mainly did the choruses and let Blackpink have the verses, which I thought was really dope.
Yep.
So,
because a lot of people were gonna think that it was gonna be like a la BTS with Sia. Like, a lot of people
we don't like to think about that.
Yeah, I remember like before, like when it was announced, a lot of people were like, "Damn, like I'm concerned because yes, it's Gaga, but is Blackpink just gonna show up in the ooh-ahs and call it a day or what?"
It's not Gaga, it's Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
But they were still singing in Korean and everything. So yeah, so it was really dope. It's a really good song.
Wow, I totally missed that. I'm gonna have to read.
Terika's brain was just like da 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 Gaga. Da, da,
It
da,
really
da,
was. It was just like elevator music and then
Gaga.
Gaga. But I enjoyed it. So it had to, I mean, it was something. Because I was like, wow, that was great. So at least part of me was paying attention.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Well, with the good, we have the bad. It was pointed out to us that Yoongi in one of his songs, and What Do You Think, sampled a speech by Jim Jones. And it's not Jim Jones from like Jim Jones the rapper. Jim Jones, like the cult leader. And yeah, that sparked a very strong conversation on the K-pop Twitterverse, in the sense of like, well, why would he use that and why would he sample that when he like killed a lot of like African Americans and like children and things like that. So
yeah, and so in light of this situation, like as we're recording, Big Hit has formally released a statement about it. So for those who don't know what's happening, like Carolina said, in the song he sampled, well, I guess technically he didn't sample because I guess he didn't produce this version from what they're saying, but in the song it was sampled from the cult leader, and apparently this cult leader, Jim Jones, was a real shitty person, and he mass murdered like a bunch of African American men, women, children, and was really racist and anti-Korean, and I guess murdered lots of Asians, and he was just an all-around horrible person. So a lot of people were really upset about the issue. And how I feel about it is that everyone's feelings are completely valid. So if you are upset about it and you have cultural ties to it and it doesn't sit right with you, that is 100% okay. If you heard it and like you understand that why people are upset, but it just doesn't hit you as hard as it may hit them, that's also okay. What's not okay is if you don't feel the same outrage or the same way someone who's upset about it feels, but you're bashing them, that's not okay. And that is what I've seen so far, what's been happening. So at first it was kind of up in the air. And everybody was like, well, he sampled this to prove this point or to go over this song. And then some people were like, I don't care. And it was back and forth, back and forth. And that's completely normal when things like this happen. Like, people get upset about it. But then it started getting kind of iffy because people who were, when the mixtape came out about a week ago, were praising the song, all of a sudden were like canceling him and this and that and calling him out and comparing him to Hitler and all these other things. And that's also where the problem lies, because I feel like there were certain people, whether they were antis or not, are kind of using the Black Lives Matter movement as a way to fuel more rage and more hatred and to like cause issues. And that's where the problem lies, because if this was just like, this isn't cool, this isn't right, I don't feel right about this, you email Big Hit, you let your voice be known, you tell people that you don't like it. And obviously that worked for the people who calmly did that, because Big Hit issued a statement. They were like, we're so sorry, we didn't realize that this is what, like, this was the version that came out. Whether they realized it or not, the fact that they did issue a statement, they are gonna delete that version and re-upload an alternate version. Great. That's how you go about change. You make your voice known. But to the people who didn't want the change, they just wanted the outrage, that's what doesn't sit right with me. Because you have some people who are saying ugly things and hurtful things to the people who expressed that they didn't feel comfortable with it and that they were very upset about it. And there were some people who were upset, and they said that we're going to tell him that that's not cool. And then there were some people who were fake upset, and they were just like bashing him for no reason. And that's when things get lost, because at that point, if you're constantly bashing someone, they're not going to want to apologize. They're not going to want to like talk to you about what's going on. So the people who calmly like said, you know what, we're going to email them. This is in a grand scheme of things of what's going on in this country right now. This is at the bottom. So we're going to email, do what we have to do because it's not okay. But we're going to keep what's important to the forefront. So that's where I lie in the situation. If there are people who didn't understand, like we genuinely didn't know.
Yeah, I had no idea that was.
Yeah, we thought it was just like, I don't know, like weird auto-tune or something. Because like, that's just not, sadly, it's not common knowledge. Like a lot of times we don't learn about all of these things in history class. So when we found out, we were like, oh crap.
When we did the research for the mixtape review that we released in the previous podcast episode, we didn't see any of this. Like, no one had mentioned it. And yeah, like Tarika said, we just weren't aware of it because we weren't taught about it, honestly. I didn't even know.
Yeah, like that was me. I thought that it was just like the Charlie Brown, like grown up like talk, you know, that wah wah wah. Like I just thought it was noise, and then it wasn't until like somebody pointed it out.
And it really does suck that like people like us who didn't know, or people like other people that found out and were just kind of like, oh shit, okay, that sucks, but didn't really push the issue, kind of got thrown under the bus too, because like they were overshadowed by all the like shitty people. And like all of a sudden everyone was canceled. Every K-pop fan or every ARMY or every person that supported Yoongi were all canceled. They were all assholes. And that's not fair, because those people who were assholes are just assholes. Whether they were Yoongi fans or BTS fans or K-pop fans, they're just shitty people in general. And like we need to be able to differentiate the people who were trying to get aroused and people who were antis and trying to like fuel hatred and use this movement in a negative way and bring attention to something else, and the people who just don't know. Because I guarantee that the people who just had no clue are either want to be educated about it or just kind of so nonchalant they're just like, okay. But as long as they aren't contributing to the hate, then you can't really, I mean, if they're just like okay about it, then hey, you chalk it up to like whatever, you don't feel the way I feel, but yet you're not spreading hate or negativity, so we're just gonna agree to disagree and call it a day. But like engaging with the idiots is what's like really making me upset, because you do have those people who are trying to start hate, and then you do have those people that also just kind of like, I don't know, they kind of bandwagon off of things. Because like I said, there were people who like didn't know, and then all of a sudden they were just like, oh, I've been knowing about this, like this sucks and he's a horrible person. And I was just like, it's okay to say you didn't know, and it's okay that the fact that last week you hyped the song because you didn't know, and that's fine. You don't have to pretend like, oh yeah, he's canceled, but I never liked him, he's like, you know, anti-black and blah blah blah, because we all know that's not the case. So I think we just need to kind of take a step back and see what's really important, and kind of like this girl said, we need to normalize people being able to change their opinions, because there are some people who are just like, everyone's overreacting, this is so stupid. And then as more people talked to them and brought to light the way they felt and why they felt this way and educated them, they were like, oh, okay, maybe I was too harsh in that. Maybe it wasn't just a nonchalant like little deal. Like maybe this does affect a lot of people. Okay. And that's fine. You know what I mean? We can't automatically just sit back and cancel people because of their like lack of know. So yeah, that's how I feel about the subject.
And even like for like, I know who Jim Jones is. Like I knew about him, that he did, you know, he was the cult leader, but I don't know all of his speeches. Like I didn't go and memorize their, you know, so that's why I'm just like, okay, like.
But yeah, so I'm glad that it's resolved for the most part. I feel like people are kind of like taking it as like they did respond to it. They are taking it down. Some people are demanding that Yoongi apologizes too. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. I just feel like at this point in time, we have to keep the main focus of what's going on. And it's great. Like, it's amazing that there are certain idols and groups and people who are donating and speaking out. And I also know that people are upset that certain people aren't. And at this point, it's kind of like you can talk to them and be like, hey, I feel like this is something that connects to you too, because racism is a global issue and it's not just an American thing. But at the end of the day, if they don't speak out, you can't make them. And then at the end of the day, it's also your choice to choose if you to continue to support whoever, if they, you know. So I just feel like, I don't know, keep focus on what's going on and do what you can do. And that includes donating, protesting, educating your friends and family, speaking out, and then, yeah. And eventually
Don't
people
stay
will come
silent.
around. Yeah.
All right, well, now that we got that out of the way, let's move on then to this week's comebacks. We have a lot actually this week that happened. So we have DKB. They came back with Still.
I love this song so much.
Yeah, this song is way better than their debut song. The Sorry Mama, this is way better.
Didn't even remember their debut song. Was going to ask you if this was a new group that just debuted.
Yeah, no, so they came back with Still. It's really cool. The visuals in the music video are really, really cool.
That guitar intro.
Yes.
There's so many of them. I didn't realize.
Oh, yeah.
Girl, same.
Yeah,
They
same.
said they were watching that music video. I was like, wait, what? There's that what?
And there's one guy, the guy towards the beginning, I think he has like an orange shirt. He reminded me of Sunghyun of JBJ95.
Yes.
He looks just like him.
Yes. He's just thicker, like his face is rounder, maybe. But they have like the same features. It's weird. I was like, are you related?
Watch, they probably are. We don't know. But then, yeah, I saw him. I was like, oh my God, he looks just like Sunghyun. But I love this music video. I love like they had like that little glow edit that is very
the
popular
little lights
now.
around the members.
Yes.
I loved it. I also really liked how they had like one of the members had like a neon jacket that would glow in the dark. So like basically the set design was really simple, but what they focused on was like the fashion aspects and like the angles and the editing and everything that they did post filming. And I think it's really good. It's obviously music videos have changed in a way, but I still think that's a really good style for a music video, especially because like there's so much like dancing and like singing and rapping that you get to really like focus on the members.
What took me out with this song was that there's a part that is like an auto-tune and they're saying I love you, but in auto-tune, bro, I was dying. I was dying because like in the lyric wise for the song, they're kind of just like, oh, like I was such a dick, like I still love you, like what would I do without you, blah blah blah. So the fact that towards the end they did the auto-tune I love you, I was dying. I was like, oh my
It's
God.
an I Need You Girl song.
Yes.
That's what it is. It's a begging song, but it's great.
The crazy thing too is that this is a complete like 180 from the first EP they released as well. Like the whole EP is way more like lighthearted and about, obviously it's called Love, so it's about like being in love and stuff. And then the first one was really about like rebellion and youth, and it had like the hard undertones. And now this one is like super soft and like mellow, and it's all lovey, and you're just like, oh, I love this. It's so summery, and the vibe is completely fucking different. And
Thugs need love too.
yeah, you know, girl, you right. Yeah, there's a song on there called Rose. It's my favorite song on the EP, and it's really, really good. Like even more than the title song. It's like my favorite song. It's really dope. Like the whole shift change. I wonder if it's like going to be a theme. Like each of their EPs is going to be like themed around like something specific, and they're going to make the songs based on that, because I think it's really cool. Like not a lot of people are doing just that specifically.
Yeah.
So.
Huh. I dig it.
That'd be nice, yeah, because I remember when we talked about Sorry Mama, I was just like, I was so confused. I was confused about the lyrics. I was confused about like what they were doing.
It's like a rebellion song.
Yeah, and then, but I was just like, what? Like this, it was such a weird debut, but I remember being like, they're really talented, so we'll see. And now with this vibe, like, is so much better. Like, I like this so much better.
I really like the rapping on the song as well.
Yeah, their rappers are great.
Their rap line is good.
Oh yeah, it definitely surprised me. If you want to check out mine and Kat's reaction, it's up on our YouTube channel, and you can literally see me and Kat just go in other shock. We're just like
Literally. Nowadays, like with the new groups coming out, all the rap lines are so super strong, and I think that's such a dope thing, because back when, even in like the beginning of K-pop, it was so like vocally, like it was always vocalist, you know?
I mean, yeah,
now-
even some of our fave like rappers for second gen are like, they had to get better, like
Yeah.
you know. So
But now like these groups are coming out of the gate with like an incredible rap line, and I just think it's super dope.
It's because like the trends are shifting. Like back then, like it was like, especially because they only marketed mainly to like Korea, everything was very ballady or strong singers, because that's like the popular thing. They're like, oh, he can blow, he can sing. But now, especially with like the younger generations, and now they're marketing more to like Western audiences, like they have to come with their rap line or they will get clowned. Like it's so sad. Like just because just in general, like the type of music or the style of music, kind of like the beats and things, like if you don't have like at least a decent rapper to keep up with the flow, or like it like ruins the mood of the song.
Yeah.
Because even if you have like a strong vocal and you're like, hey, and then the rap comes on and he's like, you're like, wait, what? Like,
yeah, it's like skip.
yeah.
But just like in the past like couple of years, just like all these groups have come out with like dope rap lines. Stray Kids, ATEEZ, like all these rap lines are super super good. Like even TXT, like Yeonjun, like are you kidding me? Like all these groups,
icon
like they have rappers
that Yoongi is begging for to be on the track.
They have like these just insane rap lines, and I'm here for it, because I think as far as like, you have good vocalists as well. And another one is Two. Like their rap line is insane.
Oh yes.
I'm like, where did y'all come from? I'm like, who are y'all training? Like what like man did you pull out of like Detroit or Tennessee or Houston that you're training these kids how to rap? Like where are these people coming from? Where are you sending these boys?
They're going to like rap camp or something.
Hip hop school.
Hip hop school.
Pop school.
It's like American Hustle life.
Oh god.
Oh my god,
But
trigger.
better.
Oh god.
All right. Well, for our next comeback, we have Mr. Park Jihoon.
The album is called The W because he's always winning, okay? Because this album, again, is a win.
You're right.
It's a win, okay? The title song is called Wing, and it's good as hell.
It's just one wing.
Just one wing.
One wing.
That's all he needs.
Exactly.
But I love this song. It's completely different from his other two songs.
Oh, yeah.
Which is just amazing. And then there's that part with the dance move with the ears where he's like, dum, dum,
Yes.
dum, dum, dum. And I was
Oh
just
my
like,
god,
yes, King, come through.
I love the
that.
choreography. I actually tried to see if he has like if it was like the same choreographer that did like the 360 song, because I really like the choreography for that comeback as well, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked it up everywhere on Twitter, couldn't find it nowhere. If you know, please let me know. But yes, I love that part too.
For a minute, when you were like, I love the choreography, I actually tried. I thought you were going to say you actually tried to do it.
Same.
And I was going to be like, please let that be
whoa.
on camera somewhere.
Oh no, girl.
That's what I
Like,
thought she was gonna say too, and I was just like, "You dancing?" And I was just like,
She
"You
was
recorded
inspired,
it?"
for real.
No.
But no, I love. I just want to talk about this music video because I love the color grading of this music video,
It's good.
and
I said that
all
too.
of the colors in the music video are just like beautiful. They pop up, like they pop out so beautifully. They
That
like
purple and black.
It's just so good. And we had little Jihoon being how Cynthia said, a Tejano, because
I said that. It was me.
oh my bad, I didn't remember
Yeah.
who it was that said it.
I was
But
like, he looking like a whole Tejano singer out here. I was like, who?
Girl,
Yes.
I screamed.
I love that.
Bro.
song.
Park Jorge. Park Jorge came out.
Listen,
Oh
he did it for
my
us,
god.
okay? I'm living for it. I said, wow, he looked good. He looked good.
Juan Park.
look
That's what we're going to call him. Juan Park.
Oh my gosh.
Bro.
The thing about Jihoon is that he has like an angelic voice, but then boom, guess what? He can rap too.
oh yeah, he's an all-rounder, bro. Like literally,
really
you
is.
throw anything at Jihoon and he will do it. I'm telling you, he would do cute. He does cute well. He does sexy well. He does like ballad well. He does anything, and it's
the Hannah well.
The best thing that comes out of this, though, is the fact that Cynthia, who was so anti-oneable, is the biggest.
I wasn't anti. I was just like not gonna put myself through that emotional distress. Okay, I'm an emotional person. I can't handle that.
Like anytime we talked about 101, we're like, yeah, Oneable's 5 ever. She dipped. She was just like, ew.
She was like, no, I'm not getting into 101. No. She was like, oh, I love Jihoon though. I love Jihoon.
Well, listen, I chilled in the background, enjoyed the music, vibed to the videos and their performances, and I was living my best life. I was like, all right, this is a bop. However, I will like love you guys from a distance and not like fully get invested into you because I know the doom that is coming.
And it's yeah.
It was so much pain, but being a Oneable was just like one of the best.
Exactly. And that's why I did that. I can't handle that, okay? I get emotionally distressed if like I drop a muffin, okay? I can't handle that. Like, no. Anyway, back to the song. It's amazing. And there's a part that reminds me of Enrique Iglesias. And I don't know if you can hear it.
Oh my God, wait, what part?
Oh my God.
Okay, right before the chorus hits, girl, like that, like the melody that he sings, I was like, oh my God. Jihoon Iglesias?
Some people are gonna be like, church? He took us to church. That's what he did. But I loved it. Like how Kat mentioned, like the range that Jihoon has. Like he went from a dance pop track, like for his debut, then 360 was more like R&B style, and now like this type of style of music, like completely different.
But let's be real. He's been showing this type of duality since Produce because he did songs where he was like adorable and then he did songs where he was like sexy. And I was just like, who like allowed you to exist? I'm upset. And like this whole album is just it's a vibe.
So
it's a summer vibe. It's so good. Paradise, a bop. Frequency, a bop. Like,
bro, Frequency is so groovy. I freaking love that song. But this, I feel like from this album, I think for me is Frequency and Paradise might be my top 2 favorite.
Oh, Paradise is such a good melody. Driving is my favorite B-side that he's released, actually. I think it's just because
Driving is my favorite song on the album.
We love this for it. Well, actually, my favorite song is Let's Love, but I still love Driving.
No, take it back. Fake. Not a party
Erica
club.
said, you fake.
No, Driving is my favorite B-side that he's released. Let's Love, it's my favorite song off this album, just because I'm a big fan of Jihoon's rap style, and I like songs where, I have both, because, I love it. I love los dos. So
it's funny because Less Love reminded me of like something that Cho Chang, like that type of Jihoon would do.
Listen, I never thought I would love a man that did that. So
exactly. So the fact that this song reminded me of that, and you said that was your favorite, I was just like, wow, is this like character development?
If you were there,
it's just Jihoon character.
Been sucked in. Like you think that you'd be like, oh, gross, cringe, but like. When he did it for the first time, everybody was like, "Oh my God!"
It was a cultural reset when he did that.
It became a whole thing.
It was a Cynthia cultural reset, to be honest.
I love it because somebody on Twitter was just like, "Driving is such a good song to drive to," and I was just like, "You're right."
But it's not like a daytime, middle of the day drive song.
No,
it's not like a nighttime drive song.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that in between when like the sun is setting type of drive song.
Exactly. It's real chill. But yeah, the whole album is a masterpiece. Am I surprised? No. Because Park Ji-hoon has been showing off since he was in Produce. That's it. That's that.
I must admit, I'm going to speak my truth. When I heard the album for the first time, I was like, meh. But, you know, how I am. Like, maybe I just was zoning out and thinking about, I don't know, milkshakes or something. Who knows? And so I listened to it again. And I was like, this is good. I like it. I'm about it.
It's super good.
Yeah. Like, it's the first time I was just like, But then I gave it a second listen. You should always give it a second opinion. And if you
It's
still
true.
hate it, then you hate it. But I listened to it and I was like, no, I like this. I was just, I don't know, I was dumb. I was blind, but now I see.
Now she sees the light because we wouldn't shut up about it.
Probably.
For her to listen again. We're like, this album is so good. I'm still, even us talking about this album, I'm still not over the melody of Paradise. Like, it's so good. Like, this,
It is a
each
good song.
song, the range. Oh my God, poor Jihoon. I mean,
He really
Jihoon
did,
Iglesias out here.
He really gave us so much in just one little EP. Because, like, every song is different. It's a different vibe.
I love that man.
Same. Oh, my God. Bless up. Woo. Another man that we love. Our next comeback is Baekhyun with Candy. And holy crap. This is such a vibe. I'm going to need the guy from TikTok to just listen to this just so he can say, this is a vibe. Because, wow. Wow. Like, it's such a good album. The whole thing.
Girl. I
Like,
felt it when he was like, girl, I'm your candy. I was like,
I like that. Got me feeling like pop rock. Yeah! I was like, ah!
listen, that line got me feeling like pop rocks dropping bubblegum, bro. I sing that anywhere now. I'll be like randomly doing something and I'm just like, got me feeling like pop rock. Like, it's just so catchy. It's so catchy.
It's so good.
and then he was all flirty and shit in the music
Right?
video.
Oh my God, with the backup
and in
dancer.
the, like,
Oh my
stages. And I was like,
Like, honey, can he be my candy? Because, wow.
No,
Wow.
you know what I remembered, you guys?
He ain't even my bias.
That Mama
I know he ain't,
performance when
bitch.
he sang, what's it with Susie? When he was like
Yeah.
holding her hand like so awkwardly, like up above as they sang, and now look at him, just like
A progress.
I think it's more the fact that he was scared. He didn't want, like, he's like, don't touch me for too long. I don't want my fans to come for me or you. I just,
Yep.
you know, I want this friendship to stay alive, but like,
You're
I gotta
right.
pretend
And
like
now
I
he's
don't
like-
you.
well, I'm here.
Now he's like, I'm grown. I do what I want. I
Yeah.
love it.
Honestly, yeah, I love
We
that
love
he's
that.
doing that because listen, the way that he was looking at that girl in that music video, I was just like, I was sweating. I was like, whoo.
How she survived, I don't
he
know.
looks so good.
And that one part during like the breakdown of his little footwork, I was like,
Yes.
"Ooh." I love this album.
Or that one part where they're doing
Same.
like the little shoulder sway.
yeah.
Oh yeah, when it's just the boys type of thing. Oh, I love that part.
Yes, I was like, good Lord
So
Jesus.
good.
Back in
I
the
don't know
boys.
what you did.
The whole time too, while watching this music video, like, you know how Cynthia's always saying like, yo, he's so cool for everybody, like with like
yeah.
that was me.
I
The
only
whole
say
time I
it
was
with
just like,
Yoongi.
he's so cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, you say it with
And Kia.
with women like Kia times.
Oh yeah, women. Yeah, you're right. Oh my God,
So-
women.
That's 3 men.
Yeah, but you say it like you're just like, he's so cool. Like, it's so
Oh, yeah,
literally
you're right.
like
The aura.
as I was saying that, I was like, your imprint, like that was your.
He's so cool.
Yeah, I was watching him just like Baekhyun is such a cool human being. Like, I was just like, he's such a cool human being.
If by cool
Damn.
you mean fine as hell, you right.
That too.
Yeah.
That
He's
too.
swaggy. Like, I hate that word, but he's real. Like, he got soul. He do. I love Becky.
Yeah, he got a little black man inside of him.
He does.
Honestly, Baekhyun, like he started off at this like skinny like little boy, and
Oh, yeah,
then
and, like,
he
Wolf,
grew up so
He's
fine.
escalated quickly.
He did. Like, his
Yes.
voice always had soul, but then, like, now he just has, like, the demeanor to match it. So
Exactly.
it's
He's
fine
like
now.
he's like what Justin Bieber has always wanted to be.
You right? But honestly, like even that, not even just Candy, but like the whole EP is incredible.
Are
Like,
you writing? Are you
ooh,
writing?
yes.
Are
Like,
you what?
Am I writing?
Am I writing what?
like
The lyrics. I said,
Uh-huh.
sir.
And bitch, underwater? I was like, where you? What have you been in? She
Poppin'.
talking about underwater.
Ghost.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah, you turning into Trey songs.
He wants to be the Korean Trey Songz. That's what it is.
I will happily be one of his baby mamas. I know Trey got like 6.
Me too. He's so fine. I wouldn't even put him on child support. I'd be like, you know what? It's fine. It's cool. We don't need your assistance. Just that magical night we shared and this wonderful human we got out of it.
This is just a whole EP of betches. This is
Yep.
literally the vibe of Betcha. If Betcha
Yep.
was on this EP, it would be perfect. Like,
I also love that there's a line that he was just like, I'm mature, like, I forgot what, and then, like, kind of, like, quirky, like, mint. I don't even remember what it was.
Oh,
but,
yeah. It was cute.
Yeah, and I was just like, that's real cute. Like, this song screamed Baekhyun. Like, it's sexy. It has such a vibe, but then it has lines like, pop, crack, strawberry, bubble gum.
So cute.
I know. I absolutely loved it. Like, solo Baekhyun, yes.
Monsta X, everybody.
Okay, so I thought the song was Fantasia, but it's not Fantasia. So,
Like the singer Fantasia.
It's Fantasia.
yeah. That's the second time this has happened to me, and I'm just real upset about it.
I have like I'm like iffy about it. I don't know if I like this song. Like when I first heard it, I was like, "Ooh, this is dope." And then I listened to it more and I'm like, "Actually, like, is it good? Am I just saying that because I like Monsta X and I want to like the song?" And then I listened to it more and I'm like, "This is actually good." And then I'm like, "Is it?" So now I don't know.
I just felt on edge the entire time. Like
Literally.
it was so intense. I didn't know. I was tired at the end of the song. Like I didn't know what was gonna happen next. Like we were running a marathon, and I was just like, "Is it over? Oh, is it done?" And then like Cynthia's like ahead of me. She's like, "No, we got like 6 more miles." And I'm just like, "What?" Like I couldn't breathe. I was so tired. Like I don't know what it was, and it wasn't like it was some grand like bro like some like darker like I don't know. I just felt like on edge the entire time. Like
So how I want to describe it is like the song is good, but at the same time, like it's not their best work. Like not even close to their best work. And I feel like with this song, you can definitely feel Wonho not being there, but also I feel like it just got you on edge, but it never gave you that like boom in the song. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That
So
drop.
And then it just ended, and you're like, what happened? Like.
This is a song you get ready to, y'all. Duh. That's why. Like, this is a song that you play as you're getting ready to go to the club because you're mad at your mans. Like, that is the song you play.
well, I'd never make it to the club. I'd be exhausted. I'd be like, you know
What's funny? It's always these songs where the three of us are like, I mean, it's like okay, it's kind of chaotic. That Cynthia's like, I fucking love this shit. This is the shit I play when I'm like.
Like, side effects. I still brag for that
Cynthia's always
song.
like, let's go! And I'm just like, can we not? Can we?
Maybe it's just because I like these type of songs.
You do, and it's great. It's
You
your
do.
brand, and I love it.
It's like maybe it's because we got used to the American version of Monsta X, you know, with like middle of the night where it's all like vibey and stuff.
Yeah.
That like when the song just started, I was just like, wait, what? Huh?
Oh yeah,
Like, hold on.
the second it started.
I don't know. It was just way too much of a commitment for me as a Libra. I was just doing way too much. I just,
You know what song wasn't chaotic, ironically, and I really like Chaotic. It's such a good song on the album.
The album is good. The EP is good. I just feel like for me, like this is not my favorite thing that Monsta X has put out, like as a whole.
Also, Flow is really good, and like Beautiful Night is great. And so I'm
Oh,
like,
Beautiful Night, yes.
yeah.
That
I didn't think the song was bad. I just like I said, it was just really intense. I was waiting for something to happen, and like it just never did for me. But like,
Same.
you know, it's not like ugh.
I feel like that's what it is because remember when it came out and I was screaming in the group chat like, oh my God, this song is really good. And then like 3 hours later, I came back and I'm like, I don't know if this song is good or
As a
not.
true Libra.
Yeah, right?
Sidebar: I'm truly the weakest link in this partnership because I don't remember this at all. You were screaming about it.
Yeah.
She screams every
But
time
listen.
Monsta X comes back. We love that for her.
Exactly. I really do scream every time Monsta X does anything because listen, I'm really happy Jihoon is back and he looks so good in this music video. Let me tell you, he got a little bit chubbier and he looks good. He looks happy and healthy. I hope he is getting everything. Anyway,
Is it a trend that everybody's just channeling their inner yeehaw? Like I understand because like he got peoples in Houston, but like I'm just wondering what's going on with the Western wear. Like, is this like a thing? Like, did I?
That might be the trend right
trend.
now in K-pop. Who knows?
I mean, all right.
They
it's
found
fine.
they found a random cowboy hat and they were like, let's do that.
Well, you know what? If this is a trend, then when we get these concerts again, I better have multiple Texas dates. I better have a
Right?
Houston, a Dallas, a Austin, and a San Antonio. If this is what we're gonna do, or like, what's the point?
Just one more thing about Fantasia. I really like the visuals. Like, the music video was beautiful. And
yeah. It
like,
looked expensive.
right? It looked
The set
expensive.
design,
And
love.
It did. Yeah, it
and
was
they
pretty.
got Chonu and freaking water. And I was like, they just,
Of course,
they
there had
said
to
we
be a
grown.
water scene.
They said we grown men. I'm like, you're right. You are grown men, Monsta X. We know. We've been known. But thank you for letting us know again. Because, woo!
Okay, let's go talk about this disrespectful of a man.
Another one that's showing us that they're grown is Kim Wooseok.
Somebody
Oh
call 911.
The
Shorty
disrespect.
fire burning on the dance floor.
My mouth was dry at the end of it because it was open the whole time, and I'm already a mouth breather on like a good day. So like, it was just a lot for me.
Yeah,
couldn't
we didn't. By the time this is up, mine and Kat's reaction will
Our
be up.
reaction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be up on our YouTube channel if you want to check it out. But I shit you not, me and Kat did not know what to do with ourselves.
I didn't know what to do with myself. Yeah.
Like, I was sweating and I had the chills at the same time, and I was just like,
Cynthia was like pulling my hair. She was like
I pulled your shirt
throwing me around.
that happened to have your hair on top of it. Yeah.
It was a wild ride. We had to pause it. Like,
If y'all didn't know, Kim Wooseok came out. He's from Uptension. He did his solo debut with Red Moon. I haven't watched the music video because I'm gonna react to it later. But
I don't know if you want to close your ears then, because I need to talk about a specific scene. I think Terica and Cynthia probably know exactly what I'm talking about. He looks like a vampire.
yes,
king.
okay, thank you, because this song gave me vampire vibes.
but it's
Yes.
weird because it gave me both vampire and werewolf vibes with the whole moon situation. But then like the reds of like like it was like a vampire-y thing, and I just didn't know what to do.
It was like creepy sexy. Like, it was very haunting. And
It's
like
creepy,
while I was
yeah.
listening to it, and even, I mean, the lines, the lyrics, like, all I want to do is take you down, like, more and more thirsty. And I'm just like, vampire Wooseok, vampire. I was like,
Just wait,
100%.
just you
Ooh,
wait. With
he
the
even looks like a
fingers
vampire,
crawling.
like an expensive vampire that's like, has like
Oh my God,
like
I always
specific
forget about the
items that he's
all-white
had for a
outfit.
long
Oh my
time. Huh?
I said I keep forgetting about the all white outfit because I want to like clear it out of my mind because it was so traumatizing. But he looks so good in it. Oh my
It's just a lot was happening. There's a lot of dance moves that were just really unnecessary, and a lot of glares into the camera.
which is his thing, because he
Yeah,
did that
but
in
Jesus.
Produce X 101 all the damn time.
Well, I didn't watch that, Carolina, so I was not prepared, and I just felt really attacked, and I was just really fragile, and it just was not okay.
I'm gonna put it to you in these terms, Carolina. It's like You Got It plus Love Shot plus Flash times 3 million. Add a little disrespect, sprinkle in some sugar spice and everything nice, and like put it in a gas burner until it sets on fire. That's what it is.
It's
Holy
a lot
crap.
happening. It's a lot. I'm like, how is he gonna perform these live stages? Like, are they gonna be okay with this?
And then there's a move where he's like in the middle of the dancers and they're like doing this like step thing and he does like this little come here I was like, oh my God.
It's a lot happening.
My
It's
God.
Dear
great. The song
Lord,
is
save
great
me.
too. It's not even just about the song is great too. It's very
Oh,
sensual.
yeah, no, I love
Very.
the Holy P. His Holy P, I really
so
like the vibe of
sinister.
it. Yep,
Yes.
exactly.
In terms of X1, wasn't he like one of the members that was like really involved with like the meetings and them trying to like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He always wanted to be there, yeah.
Yeah, he seems like the type. It's a good thing.
But yeah, the disrespect in this music video was top level. I'm also excited to see if he's gonna, because this is called First Desire Greed is the name of the EP. So is he gonna do like all the desires? Like I'm ready for it.
Please. We've always wanted for somebody in K-pop to do this
I was
type of,
just
like,
thinking that in my
theme.
head.
So, yes, please.
We've been screaming this. Someone still needs to do it. A group just really needs to and let it just be blatantly obvious that this is what it is. Like,
Yep.
Well, we're gonna change the mood a little bit because we have Sandeul came out with Lazy Me. It's a very, very chill song, very like peaceful, and it's all about being lazy. I felt very connected to this song, okay? Because he said, I hate being lazy. I want to be a diligent person. And I said, that's me, but I always fall asleep. So like I felt very represented in this song. Not only that, but it's very, very chill, and I like music that's like that.
Yeah.
It was funny too because he was like, I just want to be dust and float around and, and not worry about anything. I'm like, wow, if only.
If only. I thought the animated music video was so cute too. Like I
Right?
was dying because like the TV came on and he went to change the channel, but like the remote was right there and he like tried and he's like, and then he just went back to sleep. And I was like, that's so sad.
But like I mean, I have days that are like that. Like I'll wake up like in good time and everything. I'm like, it's 9 a.m. I'm fully awake, but I'm just like, I don't want to do anything, so I just stay in bed. And then I'm like, oh crap, it's 5 p.m. I should probably go do something. Like,
Oh God.
I know it's real messed up. But anyways, I really like this. I really like the vibe of this. The music video is super cute with the cartoon and everything, and I just felt really connected to the lyrics. So yeah.
Yeah, it was cute too that he had the little light sticks like in the animated thing, like in his room.
I thought the animated thing was so cute. Oh,
It was so cute. And with the
cute.
puppies, I was like, this is
The little
adorable.
puppies. I loved it. And then changing the pace once again, we have Sik-k also came back with Tell Ya. He said, I hate your friends and your crew, so fuck that noise. I said, damn, you tell them.
CK is always going through something, bro. When
He
is
really
he gonna just be
is.
happy?
Bro, he's like, sad bitches are making me go loco. I said,
You did that to yourself. Like,
oh my
Boy.
god. Also, the Monsta Me was like side-eyeing him because he's like, oh, Hong Kong is where I sent my bitches on the low. I'm like, what does that mean? Like, tell me. Please tell me. I just want to know, Sik-k. Please tell me.
I mean, isn't it that thing in Korea that they're like, the sex is so good, I'll take you to Hong Kong?
I still don't understand what does.
Oh wait, is
Like, what
that?
does that-
I think I vaguely know what you're talking about, Carolina. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Yoongi said it.
Yeah.
Yoongi said it.
And I wonder why.
Like,
Why
what does that
Hong
mean? I really fuck with the song though. That's a good vibe.
Same.
It's
It was
fun.
all right. I'm not going to go listen to it again, but the beat is fire, though.
That was the way she just slid that in there, but you know.
Oh my god.
I love you, Minsik. Don't let Carolina bring you down.
It just wasn't like, I just didn't like it. But the beat is fire, though, in this. That I,
didn't like
did
it,
like.
but the beat is great.
Yep. I will say that beat is fire.
The next comeback we're gonna talk about, Queen Chungha,
Ooh, yes.
my bitch, came out with a song called "My Friend" featuring PH1 Harry, fucking Harry.
Produced by Seventeen.
I know, love
And-
that man.
Ooh, when I saw that, I was like, ooh, I wonder if the song's going to be real chill. And it has that Science-T vibe, and I love it.
I love it. See, the last Chungha comeback, like I like the song, but much like Carolina said about Sik-k, I'm not gonna I didn't add it to my playlist. Like I'm not gonna go back and listen to it. But this, I like it a lot. It's real chill. It's my vibe, and the music video is fun too.
Yes.
It's cute.
It's super good, and also just like lyric wise, like it's all about friendship. I mean, it's called My Friend, but it's kind of saying like, you know, like you talking to your friend, like what's wrong with you, like talk to me type of thing. And I really love that she has a line that's like, promise me, my friend, if you can't say it, like write it down here so nobody knows. So it's kind of like encouraging other people, like even if you don't want to talk about something, at least like write it down, send it to somebody, like write it down, and you know, just get it out of your system type of thing. I love the meaning behind this. I love how chill the song is. And Harry, PH1, yes, he killed his little verse on there too. This song, A++.
I like the song too. It's a good drive song. We haven't watched the music video because we had to do a reaction to it.
Y'all will
I'm
like
sure
it.
it'll be great.
It's cute, and her outfits are fire. It's like casual Chungha, not like glammed up like we love her, not like queen, but like real like, oh, I could wear that every day type thing. They're cute.
But Chungha just her music since debut, like her music's always been just really good.
Like we said, like, she's just like the very definition of like a pop star. Like she's just it's who she is, bro.
The next comeback we're going to talk about, not really a comeback, but I wanted to talk about it because I specifically want to talk about the music video. Stray Kids released a song called T.O.P. for anime called Tower of God. And this music video, wow.
I'm so sad I didn't see it. Like, I didn't see it on the doc. I just thought it was the previews. Like, I watched the previews and I was like, oh, this is just the previews. It's whatever. And then all of a sudden you're like, no, it's a whole music video. I'm like, what? Like, YouTube has failed me.
Yeah, same. I thought that I saw on Twitter that it was just that they were previewing but I confused it with their next comeback because they announced that they're gonna come back. Yeah. So I thought that's what you were talking about. And I was just like, wait, like they already dropped it? Like what? I was so confused.
Can we talk about Felix real quick? Because I'm gonna talk about Felix real quick. So his hair, the eyebrows, the eyelashes. Listen, okay, I did not think I would like that combo together, but somehow he pulls it off. Is love blind? I don't know, but goddamn, does he look good?
What's the combo? I haven't seen it yet. What is it?
So he has white mascara on, and it looks
his eyebrows
striking.
are like
he looks.
He's a handsome boy, so I feel like this is valid. Maybe it's not just love.
Okay.
You haven't watched the music video, Terica?
I haven't because I didn't see it, and then I thought
we
it was
just
a
said
preview.
why.
Yeah, and then by the time I realized that it was like, I was just like, it's okay, we can just go ahead and record. I'll just watch it after. That'll be like a big surprise.
Ooh,
yeah.
Please let me know what you think of it.
Hyunjin about to fuck you up because he fucked me up, so I know he about to fuck you up.
Stop.
Oh,
I can't right now.
And Han,
oh my God, stop now.
What he looking like? What is
he look good? He blonde right now. Well, in this MV, he's blonde, and he just.
I know that Bangshan probably look good because
he got red hair.
He got red hair.
Stop! Don't say that to me because I'm still mad at him about life and like we're just not getting back to being friends, and I can't handle him with red hair right now.
Me too. He is also that for me, Terica.
Literally.
I can acknowledge
and the
you
choreo
look
in
good,
this is super dope.
It's just like so cool though that they did this like for a whole anime. Like I appreciate
my
that
God.
so much.
Yo, the lyrics suited really well. So Tower of God was a webtoon, right? And now it's an ongoing anime. It's available on Crunchyroll if y'all want to check it out. Anyway, the artwork is really unique, and like the video captured that really well as well. It's so good. The beat, the production of the beat and like production is usually the biggest reason why I started to stan Stray Kids in the first place, and this is no exception. Like, it's just amazing. And guess what? It's a whole ass anime. Like, when worlds collide, bitch.
I will also say that if you do watch the MV and like things don't make sense, like there's specific dance moves that literally go with the anime. Like, it's just really like awesome how they kind of like integrated it all. So I say, if you do watch the MV and shit doesn't make sense, watch the anime because then you'll be like, oh my God.
However, you can still enjoy the music video, so don't worry.
But yes, everyone, support Stray Kids. We've been going on and on about how we want a K-pop group to do something with an anime, and now
look at that. Yes.
Day 6 next.
Day 6 should be next. They always have one anime song on the album, like you said.
I'm saying. Oh my God.
Speaking of K-rock groups, ONEWE's album came out, everybody. We're going to talk about a couple of songs on the album since RBW killed us and gave us a full album, but with songs we've had for 2 years.
We got played yet again, y'all.
Literally. There is three new songs, right? Crazy Good, End of Spring, and If.
And also the album is called One. If you guys want to check it out. What comes included with the album is so cute too. Like, it looks like it's gonna be amazing, and I'm so excited because guess what? We ordered one. Woo 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 woo.
I always forget. I'm like, I need to get this album, and then I realized I was like, wait, Carolina had my back.
You were sleeping, and I was scared that I was scared that it was gonna be like GOT7, that in little fine tiny print it said that 3,000 was the max, and they sold out in like 10 minutes.
I just felt so discriminated against because everything always drops like so late, and I have to be at work at like the ass crack of dawn. So like I'm over here just like hibernating already, and like all these things are happening around me, and like I always
But you
miss
do
out.
get to see a lot of things while we don't when you're up too.
It's true.
Anyway, let's get this party started, y'all, with Crazy Good. And as the resident Crazy and Crazy stan, I did not expect this at all.
I love this.
It's good.
I love this.
It's
The
good.
song began.
So
The bass in
Much.
this song is so good.
Yes.
like the rock elements on this, like the guitar, bro, that guitar.
The guitar, period.
I love that they like remixed and remade this song.
Kia took a heavy hip-hop rap song, rearranged it in order to make it into a whole new song. But I can still hear the Crazy and Crazy influence in it. He kept like a couple of like the same lyrics and the same vibe, but the song sounds completely different. Like if you didn't know about Crazy and Crazy, you would just be like, oh, this is so good, this is so good. And then you would hear Crazy and Crazy and you'd be like, wait a minute, this sounds like that one song. It is that song, but it's rearranged.
Yep. It's just rearranged. Like the fact that
King
Kia went in there and rearranged this song so beautifully to cut just like
He's so talented, and he knows
saying.
what like works and what fits for their group. And like I don't know, he's great.
Like, listen, I love that in the middle of the song, it like changes the melody completely for maybe like 3 seconds, but it's that stop, and it just like gives you something completely different, and then boom, it goes back into like the crazy good, like the chorus, and that blew my mind. I was so shooketh listening to this, and just the guitar in this gave me life. And I love how towards the end it slows down and it's like a little bit quieter, and then the song ends and you're like, what was that journey? It was amazing.
It was an amazing
Like
journey.
yes, like I was listening, like even talking about it right now, like I'm just so happy thinking about this song because the song is so good.
It really is. Is it your favorite off the album, Carolina?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is. Like from the new, yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like it's probably my
From the
favorite song
new.
in the whole thing. But from the 3 new songs, like this is definitely my favorite. Like
Yeah.
I was listening to this nonstop. It's so good.
It really is. I did have a shock when I heard the song. I did trip when I heard the song first.
Cause yeah, same. Like like when I first heard it and I realized that this was Crazy and Crazy, but like different,
Rearranged,
I screamed. I was like, oh my God, because Crazy and Crazy is so good. But the fact that they took, they just rearranged it to something completely different. Oh my God, I was living. I was like, I cannot believe, like, oh, it's so good.
Oh, if you're new and you're not understanding what we're referencing, so Kia, which
If you're
is the
new
bass
here.
player of ONEWE, he produced and co-wrote a song with the rap line from their brother group ONEWE. It's called Crazy and Crazy. It's really, really good. If you listen to any of our podcast episodes, I have like recommended that song endlessly. Please listen to it. It's so good. But that's what we're referring to.
Like, if you don't know about ONEWE, even, or whatever, if you go and just listen to one song, just go listen to Crazy Good. Thank you.
Listen to all the songs.
Right? Like, not even the title track. I'm just like, no, just go listen to Crazy Good. Thank you. Like,
It was a really good song. I agree.
You're valid in your opinion. It's a great song.
like, damn.
Now we're going to move on to the title track. It's called End of Spring.
So good.
I loved it. It was so fun. I feel like it was different.
Yeah, it really was. I did not expect
I wasn't
this.
expecting it.
So, End of Spring, like, it gave me, like, the warehouse party vibes for this was, like, all over it. It was, like, super fun, super colorful type of song. I mean, even in the music video, they're all, like, having, like, a party together, which we love to see it because Us was all up in there. And what I have a feeling RBW's new girl group that they keep talking about, I feel like that's what those girls are.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
But yeah, but it just gave me that, like, like a summer vibe. Well, not even, just like a fun, like it's final, it's a break. Like you're taking a break and you're gonna go and party with your friends. Like this is what this was. Obviously the lyrics are not, but
I know.
like
It's like talking about like
still
a spring fling, you know?
yeah. Well, I mean, how I took it, I feel like they were kind of saying like our spring, it was good, but now it's over and it's time to kind of like move on to other things. So I kind of saw it maybe like they broke up, but it was like a good, you know, breakup or something, if you want to talk about it. Just like thinking about like the other albums and this, I feel like it might have been like a little story.
For the warehouse party, though, I thought it was so funny. If you like pay attention to Suho, he's like in a couple scenes, he looks like he just like does not want to, like he wants to go home.
Yes, like he wants to leave. He's the friend that you take to the party and 5 minutes in, he's just like, I need to go.
Yeah, because like
me,
he's
I'm
just
that
like
friend.
partying. He's like, yeah. And then there's other scenes where he's just like behind Raven, and it's just like,
He's like, I'm over this.
That's me. That's the friend I am. I'm like, I need to go home. I like work in the morning, and I really am not trying to be here.
I have to wash all
Right?
this paint out of my hair, and it's just gonna be a hassle.
oh my gosh, listen. I thought it was so great, but yes, I agree. The song is so good. Yoonhoon's vocals always sends like chills down my back. Even like to like, even like to like a upbeat song, he just like makes me have goosebumps. He's such an amazing vocalist.
His voice is really good.
Bro, and the guitar solo in this too, ooh, Kanghyun, always
As
coming
always.
through.
As
Bro.
always.
As always coming through. That man just, oof, wow.
And he just looks so cool while doing it, like effortlessly. Like, yeah, like he just like knows he's good.
Right?
Like he plays the guitar like it's easy. Like that's just something
Right.
to do.
The talent.
Like he's just that good. Also, they have a rock version of the song, which I love both versions of these songs, but I, do like the rock version
I like
more.
the
I
rock
do too.
version better.
Yeah, me too.
It just suits them more.
Yeah.
It's just them, you know.
I like how we're all just like, yeah.
I just love the instrumental more for that one, you know?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I just love when they do like super rocky things.
Yeah.
I feel like it fits ONEWE like so much.
Okay, moving on to the last new song that they blessed us with, If.
The vocals in the song is so good.
And I am here for the third time to say the guitar solo.
Oh my god, the guitar solo. Yes. I know we say that in like every single song for 1 week, but goddamn, the guitar solo.
This
All
one,
the
the one
time.
in this song, top notch. Chef's kiss, deserves Grammys, awards, Oscar, everything. Give it to that guitar solo, cause wow.
And I just picture him like, we're just like, oh my god. He's just standing there just.
Right?
I know. If you ever see any of his like solo, like guitar solos, like the videos that they put out, he's literally just his facial expression.
Chilling.
Yeah, he's just like chilling, like he's just like drinking a cup of coffee or reading a book or something, and he's just like doing like the craziest solo of life.
Sitting in the chair.
Yeah.
Just like, and then at the end, he just smiles. And then it
Yeah.
cuts, like the videos are
And
almost
that's
just
it.
over.
Yeah, he's
Yep.
yep. I did.
Like I'm telling you, like the talent. But this song started and literally like 3 seconds in, I was just like, oh, this is gonna be emo. I can tell. Not even looking up lyrics, but I was just like, this feel like, ooh, the emotion when he was singing. Like his voice is so beautiful, bro.
It really is. There's a part
You're
where Damyeon, which is my baby, hello, is singing towards the end of the song, and then you hear Yoonhoon's like vocals in the background. Mesmerizing. It was like if you just grab those vocals and put like an echo effect on it. I shit you not, that is what sailors hear when they hear mermaids. And you know how like they said like
Sirens
that's
calling. to
yes,
them.
that is exactly what they hear, because it's just so good. It's mesmerizing. That's the best way I can like describe it as. And this song, if you've ever watched Perks of Being a Wallflower, you'll get this reference. This is my tunnel song.
Yes.
It makes me
You're right.
feel alive, even though the lyrics and the overall sound of the song is so is like sad. It just makes me feel so many
Yeah.
things.
I was trying to like read the lyrics for it, but I think the one I read was not accurate, so it didn't really make sense. So I'm still like not sure what the song is about. I just know that it's like hella emo. It has to be, 'cause
It has to be.
It's like it's basically about when you find out something bad about like your significant other, so whether it's like they cheated or they betrayed your trust or something like that, they hurt you either way, and it's about that moment when you find that out, and then it's like those feelings of after of like having to let that love go, but then like remembering the toxicness. It's basically like a toxic relationship, and it's really it really hits home for me because I've been in one and it was not fun. So I really relate to these lyrics. Carolina, check out ONEWE Studio. They're a little slower to get the translations up just because they're busy. But
Is it on Twitter or YouTube?
They have a Twitter, but they do also have a YouTube. On Twitter, they're a little faster, so you can like read the lyrics. But for them to have like, the video up, go to ONEWE Studio. They have the most accurate lyrics. They also translate like even like Kia SoundCloud songs. So shout out to them. Also, Yoonhoon and Kia wrote the song, so like, who hurt you?
That too.
That's always the question.
I'm saying.
That's always, I feel like that's our question for everything.
I know, right?
Who
I just
hurt
want to
you?
know the team. And I hope you're okay. Also, did you guys notice on the album artwork that's all of their previous albums
put together.
Uh-huh.
My
Yeah.
God. We knew it.
It's
God
one
damn it.
full album now.
I know.
Yeah.
One full
That's
album.
That's why I was saying that for end of spring. I feel like it probably connects with the past albums, and it's like a storyline. You could probably make a storyline out of it.
Even like the previous EPs. Well, now that we have them all together, now please release a full-length new album. That would be great.
Right. But I think this was good that they did this though, because for the people who don't know much about them yet, like all these songs are old for us, but they're like new and exciting for them, like all the new fans.
Exactly.
So
And
like
it's
now they're
all in one place.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're all in one space now, so it's like
That's true. From a marketing place, this is great. For me personally, I am sad.
for you as a weavy.
Weavy. Honestly, we are weavies too. What the hell you saying, Jerica?
No, I was just saying as like I don't claim that. I won't know.
My God. They have like even like a little logo for the fandom now. I don't know if you guys saw it in the music video. It was cute. But I still refuse to say that name. But anyway.
Well, hey, here we are.
I know.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. And that brings us to the end of this album. Overall, amazing, talented. Stan ONEWE if you don't.
I'm saying they deserve like the world. They're so good.
They really
I freaking love them.
They're so talented. Like, it blows my mind when I'm thinking about the way that they piece everything together and how much like thought and effort they put into every single work that they did for their last comeback. Not for Q, for oh my god, why am I drawing a blank?
Regulus?
For Regulus.
I was like,
wow,
what is she talking about?
They released so many different versions of that song, and like they released so much content. It was great.
I love ONEWE so much. Like, their music is so fun, and even you can see it in this EP. Like, even with just these 3 new songs, like the range that they gave with these 3 songs.
Oh yeah, the whole album. I still listen from like the beginning to end. I don't care that I've heard all those songs 1,000 times. I'm still listening.
Now they're all just in one place, and it's easier to listen. Like,
amazing. Does everybody have a favorite song from the new songs, and then from the whole album?
Crazy good. Yeah.
Crazy good. Okay. And then from the whole album, 0 4. Okay.
Regulus.
100% for me. For the whole album, it's Regulus. But from these, it's If.
From the whole album, from ONEWE's whole songs ever released, Regulus.
It is a good song. I'm going off of me vibes in like 0 and 4 is such a Terika vibe.
yeah. I'm gonna go with 0 and 4.
It was the song that brought me to them too. I was like, who are these? What is this? It's so cute.
Before we move on to our songs of the week, everybody, we do want to talk about what's going on right now in the United States with the Black Lives Matter movement. We just want to say that anybody that's out there protesting, anybody that is out in the streets or helping with volunteers, anything, to please stay safe. If you cannot go out there and be at the protests and be physically there, do anything you can digitally. Donate if you have the means.
Sign petitions.
Yes.
Sign petitions. That's very important, especially the ones that are like official from like White House and like the government official websites and things like that. I know that we do our podcast and joke around, and this is all about like K-pop and things like that, but just know that we stand with you and we support the Black Lives Matter movement, and we are doing anything that we can to support everybody that is out in the streets protesting, and just we gotta change.
If you're interested in knowing what you can do to help, we're going to leave a link in the description of whatever platform that you're listening on. And it's going to be a thread of different things that you can do, even if it's just like digitally or even just like texting a code. Yeah, everything will be included in that thread.
And make sure you guys stay safe and educate yourself and the people around you, because I think right now that's super important as well.
Yes.
Is to let people know what's actually going on and not maybe what you hear strictly from Twitter or on the news or on,
Yeah.
dive in yourself, because it's hella important to know what's actually happening.
Yes. And not to be that person, but education also includes your family members. I know that might be difficult or a
yes.
tough situation, but don't leave your family members. If they have something to say doesn't sit right with you, or it's just it's not okay, don't be afraid to speak up to them too.
Yep, because if you just let it go, then it will just continue the cycle, and we need to stop that cycle right now. What's happening in the U.S., it is a U.S. matter and is a U.S. business, but I know that it has caused protests to happen worldwide.
It's sad to say, but like right now it's like a peak situation in the U.S., but this is also like a global situation too, sadly.
Yeah. So yes, but mainly stay safe, everybody, and just be aware of everything, educate yourself, and don't harass people if they're trying to do something fun or like detox from everything that's happening. It's a lot of media out there, and it's okay to step away and log off for a couple hours. And with that being said, then let's move on then to our songs of the week. Kat.
I have 2 songs of the week. My first song of the week is from TXT's new album, Can't You See Me. That title song is brilliant and
Fire.
wonderful and beautiful and amazing.
Fire indeed.
My second song of the week is the boys' version of Danger from Kingdom. It's so good. Love that.
Huh.
Ooh.
Yes. And my third song of the week is a song that has been released but will be released in 3 days, aka Victon's new song. Thank you.
I was like, what?
You're right.
Mood.
Okay, my songs of the week. Also TXT, Eternally. No, I'm not over it. And no, I'm not sorry. My second song of the week is Wing by Park Jihoon. Obviously, the whole album is fire, but I can't get that doom 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 part out of my head. Also,
I'm telling you, yes.
I'm not done. My one song of the week is actually a Weas. So my ONEWE song of the week is End of Spring, but the rock version, because it's so good.
All right. My 2 songs of the week are He Ghosted Me by Solhee. I love that song.
Okay.
And every time I listen to it and it has like the little cacao, like, I still think that my phone is going off because I'm an idiot. My second song of the week is Where Do We Go From Here by G-Soul. I love that man's voice.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, yes.
And my NCT family song of the week is Leonidas by Wavy, aka Koon and Yang Yang. It just came out, but it's great. It's like 2 minutes long, or like a minute and something, but it's amazing. And like Koon produced it and arranged it, and Yang Yang did the lyrics, and it's great. I loved it.
Yes, baby. For my songs of the week, honestly, I've been listening to Baekhyun's album a lot. Yes. So the whole thing. So there's that. But I've also been listening to Yummy by A-Pink. I freaking love that song.
Yes, so whether you guys are gonna cry about Jihoon for like probably another 10 hours, I think that's like a solid amount of time. Whether you're excited to be at K-Contact, whatever the fuck that is gonna be, or you just stoked that finally a K-pop group listened to you and did a song for an anime. Make sure you always
Fangirl on.